Welcome world life story. Soft ambient music fades in. Wide drone shot of a golden grassland. Wind whispering across miles of untouched nature. Calm, deep U.S. documentary tone. In the quiet heart of a forgotten grassland, far from the restless noise of human life, an ancient traveler lowers its head into the earth. A creature shaped by survival, molded by time, and built for distances beyond imagination. This is the ostrich, nature's quiet runner, its silent sentinel, its wandering soul. Pause beat. Today, we step into a world untouched. A world where silence carries stories, and every gust of wind whispers the memory of a million footsteps. The grassland seems still, but it is alive. Every blade of grass sways with purpose. Every shadow hides a story. And in the middle of this endless field, an ostrich bends low, calm, composed, and lost within its own universe. Most animals move in packs, chasing noise and safety. But the ostrich, it chooses silence. Here, in this open sea of golden grass, silence is not emptiness, it is protection. It is awareness. It is survival. The bird lowers its head and listens. Not with ears, but with instincts sharpened across millions of years. It can sense danger from miles away. A lion's breath, the distant crack of a twig, the faint vibration of hoofs across dirt. The ostrich survives not by hiding, but by knowing. At a glance, the ostrich looks almost gentle, its feathers soft, its steps calm, its posture humble. But make no mistake, this is one of Earth's most powerful creatures. Its legs alone hold a story of strength rarely seen in the wild. Muscles twisted like ropes, tendons built like steel. One strike from these legs can shatter bone. Even lions, kings of the savannah, approach with caution. And yet, today, it isn't fighting. It isn't fleeing. It is simply existing. Sometimes the strongest beings are not the ones who roar, but the ones who survive without making a sound. As the ostrich grazes, the wind sweeps across the plains like a slow-moving tide. This silence, this stillness, is something humans rarely experience anymore. In cities, silence is a luxury. Out here, it is life. Everything moves slower, more naturally, more honestly. The ostrich takes one step, then another, every step measured, every motion intentional, not rushed, not forced. Imagine living like that. Imagine moving without panic, without pressure, without noise. This grassland is not just a home, it is a sanctuary. A place where time breathes instead of races. The ostrich is not lonely. It is simply alone. And there is a difference. Lone creatures often develop a deeper bond with the land. They recognize the patterns in the wind, the rhythm of the dirt, the hidden message in each sunrise. The ostrich lowers its head again, not to hide, but to think. Animals think too, not with words, but with instincts. What danger lies beyond the hill? Where is the nearest water? Which wind carries the scent of predators? These silent calculations keep it alive. Being alone has made the ostrich wise, patient, observant. There is beauty in solitude, and the ostrich is the master of it. The camera zooms slowly. The ostrich stands motionless. The grass sways. The sun casts a warm glow over the land. This moment is rare. Most of the wild is chaos. Predators chase. Prey runs. Storms break. Fires spread. Survival is constant motion. But right now, everything is still. This is the kind of moment nature offers only to those who watch closely. A quiet heartbeat hidden inside a wild world. The ostrich breathes gently. Its feathers ripple. Its eyes scan the distance, but its body stays calm. It's a moment of trust. A moment of peace. A moment that disappears the second danger arrives. But for now, time itself seems to stop. Suddenly, a breeze shifts. The ostrich lifts its head. Something perhaps miles away has changed. In the wild, survival is a dance. One wrong step can turn calm into chaos. But the ostrich doesn't panic. Panic wastes energy. And in a world where every calorie counts, energy is life. It takes a slow step. Then another. Measuring the wind. Measuring the earth. Measuring the moment. The grassland may be beautiful, but beauty is often built on danger. Every creature here knows that survival belongs not to the strongest, but to the most aware. If you follow an ostrich long enough, you realize it leaves no trail. Its feet barely disturb the earth. Its movements are too light, too graceful, too practiced. Ostriches have been wandering this planet for more than 60 million years. They lived through ages where giants walked the earth, where deserts rose, where climates shifted. They are survivors of time itself. They do not chase conflict. They do not seek attention. They simply live, quietly, consistently, powerfully. Perhaps that is the greatest form of strength. In the modern world, noise is everywhere. Notifications, traffic, conversations, screens. But in the grassland, silence is the language of life. Here, silence tells you where danger hides. Silence reveals which creature passed last night. Silence shows you the true size of the world. As the ostrich grazes, the silence wraps around it like a protective cloak. In this silence, the bird is not prey. The bird is not threatened. The bird is simply itself. Maybe that's why this scene feels almost spiritual. It's not just an animal grazing. It's nature showing us how to breathe again. The ostrich begins to walk, slowly, gracefully, almost poetically. Each step echoes a history that stretches far beyond the horizon. The bird isn't rushing. It isn't fleeing. It is simply following the call of the land. The grass bends beneath its feet. The wind shifts around its feathers. The earth responds to its presence. This is not just a creature moving across land. This is a soul wandering across its world. Every species has a story. The ostrich's